Hello, it's Daily Mo number 6. Do more of what makes you happy. This is one of my favorite teacups to drink from this morning, in the morning. And so this morning it was the one that came out of the cupboard in front. I got a little extra sleep last night. Dare say I needed it. It's been a busy week as usual. And what I learned over the week of vacation, the week before this past week, is that I know how to keep the accelerator pushed all the way down. I don't know how to release it so much. So my lesson there was to take more time to fill up my cup, decompress, since I spend my profession serving women and coaching and lifting souls. I need a little extra TLC for myself, and that's not something that I am that good at yet. So I have a watch that tracks my sleep. I have a bed that tracks my sleep, and so now I'm being much more mindful of getting my rest, my sleep. I used to think I got more sleep than I probably did. When we fool ourselves about something. You know how that goes. Defense mechanisms kick in. It's a beautiful morning today here at the beach. Woo, look at that. It is absolutely gorgeous here. Florida weather right now is perfect. It's high 50s in the morning, up to 79 this afternoon. So paradise has kicked in. I want to talk today about the power of now. Why do I want to talk about that? Because every now and then I get some pet peeves. Why do I get pet peeves? Because I talk to a lot of women about their lives and careers every single day, every single week. I've talked to over 5,000. I've had 5,000 clarity calls over 5 years at a minimum. I kind of have a loose count because we keep track of them in our system. And then, of course, my team members have had another 2,000 or so over those 5 years. We've talked to a lot of women about their careers and their lives, and we've coached nearly 600 women over 5 years into their soul's power and greatness. And we probably offer the workshop of those 7,000 we've spoken to, we've probably offered the workshop to 4,000. And yes, we've coached 600. So if you do the math with me, that means there's been over 3,000 women who really needed the uplifting and the work. And those of you who made the decision to join the workshop know that there's an investment, there's a commitment to make. And honestly, it's totally worth it. And I'm not just saying that from me, but I'm saying that because of all of you ladies whose lives have changed. The Power of Now actually was a book, I believe, written by Eckhart Tolle. And not taking directly from his book, but my version of the power of now is this. You have one life to live. You have opportunities today to love people you love, to take care of yourself, to infuse you with positive, powerful, loving feelings and thoughts, to connect with your source, your God, your creator, to feel the joy and happiness that your creator means for you to have, to feel the gratitude and blessings that are bestowed upon you, even in dark times. There's plenty to be grateful for. You have one day today, maybe not even the whole day. The only thing that is guaranteed is right now. And so the power of now means, what would you do today if it was your last one? And that's a little scarcity mindset. I know it's like, Mo, what are you going into scarcity mindset? What I'm going into is this. Pick up the sense of how important you are. Pick up the sense of how important this day is. Pick up the sense of doing for today, of doing now. Pick up the pace. Even though I just told you that I know how to burn out and keep the accelerator down, I want to tell you this. Don't do something that's just your normal routine and habitual you today. Do something that's going to cause you to feel a sense of, now is my time. Because, sisters, I got to tell you, each and every day is your time. So, you know that conversation you want to have with someone? Now. You know that tender feelings of happiness and gratitude that you feel towards someone or something? Go in there a little bit deeper. Go in there now. Call your mother. Call your sister. Call that person maybe who you've had a lingering resentment maybe with, and perhaps you're not even sure why now. Call that favorite client, customer, ex-coworker that you used to love connecting with and talking to, and maybe you've gotten out of touch with them. How about that favorite boss you had 10 years ago? Connect with him or her. How about the doctor's appointment that you need to have but you've been putting off? Make that appointment today. How about making plans with that friend? Or how about taking yourself out to lunch, maybe with your favorite book or a book that you've not been able to get at very much because when you pick it up at night, you fall asleep? How about if you, in the middle of the day, tomorrow or Sunday, take yourself somewhere with a snack or a meal and isolate from all the people who need you for just a few hours and take time for you? How about if you absolutely own the fact that you deserve to be happy and joyous and have fun? How about if now is the time to finally make some decisions that you've been putting off? How about if now is the time to drink tea from your favorite cup? How about if now it was the time to share with a coworker how smart they are? How about now is the time that you do something extra special for your partner or your kid or kids? How about if you decide that tomorrow you're going to carve out some time only for one of them? How about if you decide now to make some plans for next year? They're going to make you a little nervous and scared about doing, but you really want to do it and you've been putting it off and you're just going to freaking do it. And bravo to you ladies who found really, really inexpensive airfare to come to my retreat, May 14th to 17th, 2020. I think a bunch of you got airfare from your cities for like $152 round trip or $158. That's beautiful. So how about if now is the best time, the best day of your life? How about if you choose that? How about it? How about if you choose to enjoy yourself today? How about if you choose, yes, dust off your favorite china, absolutely. How about if you choose to be special for yourself today? How about if you luxuriate in a magazine for 30 minutes? How about if you get back into your journal today and write an entire delicious page on how awesome you are, how blessed you are and talented and skilled and awesome? How about if you do that? I speak all the time to women who have quit their jobs. It's not a strategy I endorse, as you might know from my work. But sometimes women feel that's the only way for them to get some relief. I spoke to one such woman last night. And she's not working in her $200,000 a year job right now because she had to quit for her own sake. She didn't really have to. She didn't know how to navigate things. She got caught up in fear, and it was the only parachute that she felt she could jump with. And had she found my work a couple of months earlier, there may be a different outcome. She had a lovely job, actually, and she enjoyed it. But the dynamics and what was going on were too much for her. Turns out that her own personal history is really what was causing some of the outpicturing of those dynamics. And had we helped her shine her soul and correct those things, she wouldn't have gotten entangled into a fatal career mishap. So now she's on career death door. And this is the power of now. She has to think about whether she's going to get the solution and the coaching that she needs. So she's going to contemplate an investment in herself that is, 5% of her annual salary. And she trashed $200,000, and she's contemplating and thinking about and weighing the options and whatever of a much smaller situation. Anyway, that's the power of now. We human beings have so many defense mechanisms that we don't even know how we're operating. We have so many automatic conditioning programmed responses that we miss out on things, and we don't even see the beauty of life or the possibilities. I had a beautiful woman this week, I may have mentioned this earlier, who was very, very critical and defaming of me and my work. And I more or less suggested to her that I hope that she doesn't treat other angels who come in her life the same way, because clearly something's amiss with her. So I want you to see the beauty in the world around you. If you're in a stress response, a chronic stress response, you're going to think the world is horrible. You're going to think you're horrible. You're going to make decisions that are absolutely not in your highest good, and it's not the place to live. It's a prison. It's a prison when you're in a chronic stress mode. It's a prison of your own making. So the power of now is for you to get out of your own prison and to do something for yourself today, this weekend, that will empower and free your soul a little bit more. I'm going to tell you something. If you've been spending decades in prison for your own self protection, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's a human condition that we lock ourselves up in our own conditioning to protect ourselves, and what we're doing is protecting ourselves from the big, glorious, beautiful, dreamlike existence. And we think we're protecting ourselves from the horrible world, but we're protecting ourselves from the glorious world. It's literally locking ourselves up in a prison to prevent from driving, to prevent from loving, to prevent from enjoying life. And it's crazy how we do that. It's a human condition, and we have to break free from it. And that's the work that I do. I help women break free from the prison of their own making. And yes, I have the get out of jail card. So your day is your day. This is your freedom. And if you choose now, today, you will take a layer of self-protection off, and you will open your eyes and your soul and your heart to the beautifulness of you and the beautifulness of the world, and you will free yourself one more layer. Do not accept less than what feels right for you. Do not accept less than that. Do not. Today. Do not. Yes, choose now. Choose me. I don't mean choose me, I mean choose you. Although you could choose me. Like that beautiful woman from last night, I want her to choose the solution for her life, which means choosing me, but I don't want her to choose me. I want her to choose her. I want her to choose her life, her solution, her beautifulness, her talent. I want each and every one of you to release yourself one more gate out of the prison and live a life that feels better today than yesterday. Do you know if you spent every single day of your rest of your life living better, meaning in your highest good, in a better feeling state every single day, do you know what is possible from that point of living? Wow. Many of you actually do know, because many of you have a beautiful daily ritual where you're up-leveling and uplifting yourself every single morning. And it works, doesn't it? And then you see opportunities and beauty in the world. And then after a little bit, the world reflects back to you the beauty that you have been putting out there, doesn't it? The world reflects who you are. So be a more beautiful version of you, and I will guarantee that your life will be better. It's really quite simple. It's not easy to do. I know. It's not easy to be a better version, a more spirit-free, loving, soulful, bright and shiny version of yourself every day. It's not easy. It's simple to do. It's not easy to do. But hello, you're worth it. You're worth today being better than yesterday. You're worth shining brighter every single day. You can't shine too bright. You can't be too smart. You can be too sassy, maybe. You could be too bully. You could be all that. Can't be too bright in either way, shape, or form of the word. Shine your brightness. Allow yourself the pleasure of you. Allow yourself that. And the world will reflect it. Don't pay attention to the people who don't look kindly upon your brightness. There will be some of those. Now's not the time for them. And jealousy is earned. It is. Pity is not earned. I think one of you ladies in our workshop said that to me over the last week or so. So earn your shine by taking time today, now, to do something for you, to do something to shine brighter in your life, whatever that might mean for you. And sometimes it might just mean carving out more time for you, for this glorious day, to be yours, to be now. Little view of the ocean behind me. So great, so wonderful. I am in love with each and every one of you. I am in love with life, with you and for you. I see your souls. I see the power you have within to change your life and to be the change in your life and in the world. Have a blessed, glorious day. This is your Daily Mo. I can always be found at mofaul.com. So much there. And if you're looking to get your career up-leveled, on the right track, feeling more awesome, mofaul.com. Book your free clarity call. Ladies, have a beautiful day. Now is your day. Now is the time for you to show who you truly are to you first, and then shine it out. We need you in this world to be bright and shiny. Counting on you. Power of now. I love you very much.